Hi, y'all. This is Nana Carr with Functional Training Zone. We are here today at the WAVE Summit. As you can see, the Empowering Women in Audiovisual event here at the Grand Hyatt in Washington, D.C. And we are here with
Cecilia Mullins.
who is going to tell us all about her role in audiovisual as well as some insight that you may need to know if you are someone looking to get into that field. So first, thank you for talking with me really quick. Give us some insight into what your role is at Encore and pretty much what you do.
Sure. So I'm from the Baltimore region. I am a tech lead. So what that basically means is that, I've been with the company long enough to where I can give, leadership and direction to people, like small groups of people and, depending on what's going on. But yeah, I have been working with the company for 2 years now, and so far I really love it.
That's amazing. So, as I said, we are here at the WAVE Summit. And for those that do not know, the WAVE Summit is an event that they hold every year to talk about women in the audiovisual field. So, you being a woman in the audiovisual field, why do you feel like the WAVE Summit is so important?
It's important because this is a primarily male-dominated field, and I do want to see more women, coming into this field. And I feel like if you just have a small idea of like what AV is, I feel like more often than not you're envisioning a bunch of guys in a room with all the equipment, and I want to see that narrative and idea change. I want it to be more co-ed with more women and just more opportunity.
Yeah, so it sounds like to me what I'm gathering from what you said is you are being the change that you want to see in the industry, and that is why this event is so important, and that is why you are so important. So thank you for being here. Thank you for pursuing what was on your heart because you are making a change in everything that you do. So speaking of what you do, can you walk us through a day in your life, in your role, and kind of give someone who is listening who might be interested in entering this field what a day may look like for you?
Yeah, sure. So it depends on the day, honestly. It could look anywhere from, attending like supervisor type of responsibilities with the hotel. Like, sometimes I'm the only one in the hotel and, it's not much is going on. And I'm just, going room to room, making sure that, things are put away properly and, no, nothing's left behind, or just making sure if we even do have anybody in the hotel, making sure that they have everything they need, checking in on them, making sure that they are good to go and they're not experiencing any issues. But it can also look very similar to something like this, where we have groups come into the hotel and you're designated with a role, whether it be audio, video, lighting, and just making sure that you're sitting in room with them, making sure that you're hitting all the cues and making sure that their show is going as smoothly as it can be. And yeah, it's a wide variety of what it can look like, but those are primarily the two.
Yes, and I have been very impressed just being here and discussing like what you guys doing today, and it's a lot of work. But it sounds very rewarding. I'm pretty sure it's rewarding at the end of the day, and that you guys do the work, but at the end when everything comes together, you know that you have pretty much embedded a new memory with someone through an impactful experience. So that is so amazing. Again, I am coming here for this is my second year coming, and if you have not been, you definitely should because they do give good insight into what it looks like in their field. They give demos, they give you a tour, they show you the equipment. You get to have conversations with people like her to get the inside scoop on what it is like to do this field. So, shameless plug, if you can, please make it here next year. It's around this time every year. So, last thing, okay, because I know you have gained some insight. I know you have some lesson learned in your journey. So, if you had to give just one lesson or resource to a teen or a young adult that is aspiring to enter your field, what would it be?
Be a sponge, learn anything and everything that you can. Any opportunity that is presented to you, take it. And also, don't be afraid to try new things because even if you fail, which, fingers crossed, I haven't failed horribly yet, but, you're going to learn from that experience. And, the more experience, the better you can become in any field that you want to go into. So just take the opportunity and, just soak it all in.
Yes, it's like the term that I love, fail forward, right? So instead of like trying to not fail, just make sure you learn new skills so you can, as I say, fail better, right? Fail in things that matter, right? So I am here for it. First and foremost, again, with the intent of this event, I want to say I am so proud of you because I know, it's hard some days and I know that it's hard being the change, but I thank you again for choosing the role that you chose and being here and helping everyone and all the young ladies that are here to aspire to be where you are. So all your hard work paid off. You're doing great. So thank you. So really quick, if someone sees you and they're like, you know what, I want to be like her and I just want some insight, can you give us your handle for LinkedIn?
Oh yeah, it's I believe it's just Cecilia Mullins. If you Google me, or not Google me, please don't Google me. Look me up on LinkedIn. It's me with some lights in the background, and that's how you know it's me because I'm a big lighting person.
Oh, listen, I love it. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much again for talking with me and also for what you do. And thank you guys for tuning in. See you next time.
Thank you,
love.